Welcome to our channel. Tonight, we bring you breaking analysis on a development that could reshape the balance of power in one of the world's most contested waters. The Philippines has just activated a weapon system that puts Chinese warships directly in the crosshairs. This is the story of how a small nation created a kill zone that has Beijing deeply concerned. For years, the South China Sea has been a powder keg. Chinese vessels have repeatedly harassed Philippine ships, using water cannons and dangerous maneuvers in internationally recognized Philippine waters. The Philippines has faced an impossible situation, defending its sovereignty against a military superpower with vastly superior resources. Until now, courage and international law were their only weapons. Just last month, another dangerous confrontation unfolded near Scarborough Shoal. Philippine supply vessels were blocked, water cannons were deployed, and the world watched as tensions reached a boiling point. The question has always been, how can a smaller nation effectively deter a superpower? The answer came in the form of a supersonic missile system that changes everything. This morning, the Philippine Department of National Defense made a historic announcement. The country's first BRAHMOS coastal defense battery is now fully operational and ready for combat. This is not a drill or a symbolic gesture. The system is armed, the crews are trained, and the missiles are ready to engage any hostile vessel that enters Philippine territorial waters. The activation creates what military analysts call a kill zone, a 290-kilometer radius where any warship can be targeted and destroyed within minutes. For the first time, the Philippines has the ability to impose a deadly cost on any aggressor. This represents the most significant shift in South China Sea military dynamics in decades. The era of unchallenged intimidation may be over. The BRAHMOS is a joint Indo-Russian supersonic cruise missile capable of reaching Mach 3, 3 times the speed of sound. This makes it one of the fastest cruise missiles in the world and extremely difficult to intercept. The missile flies at sea-skimming altitude, hugging the ocean surface to avoid radar detection. By the time a target ship detects the incoming missile, it has mere seconds to respond. With a conventional warhead of 200 to 300 kilograms, a single BRAHMOS hit can disable or sink a modern destroyer. The combination of high speed and explosive power makes it a true ship killer. The 290-kilometer range allows the Philippines to hold at risk any vessel operating within its exclusive economic zone. This transforms isolated islands into unsinkable missile platforms. Philippine news channels have provided extensive coverage of this historic development. ABS-CBN and GMA News feature interviews with defense officials and military analysts, with the mood being one of cautious optimism and national pride. The Philippine Daily Inquirer ran the headline, "A Shield for Sovereignty," framing the BRAHMOS as a defensive weapon designed to prevent conflict, not start it. Official statements have been carefully measured. A defense spokesperson stated, "The BRAHMOS system is an essential part of our comprehensive archipelagic defense strategy. It is not aimed at any particular country, but at any country that would threaten our territorial integrity." This careful wording maintains a defensive posture while sending a clear deterrent message. It avoids escalating rhetoric while establishing firm red lines. This development creates a serious problem for China. For years, Chinese warships operated with impunity in the South China Sea. Now every ship commander must ask, "Am I inside the BRAHMOS engagement zone?" A missile launched from the Philippine coast could reach Chinese vessels in minutes. Even the most advanced air defense systems would be severely tested by a sea-skimming supersonic missile. Beijing now faces difficult choices: continue aggressive tactics and risk devastating missile strikes, or pull ships back outside the kill zone. a major loss of face that undermines their South China Sea control narrative. The psychological impact is as important as the military one. The BRAHMOS erodes China's aura of invincibility and shows that smaller nations with the right technology can effectively challenge a superpower. The United States has been quietly supportive. A State Department spokesperson reiterated America's ironclad commitment to the Philippines, noting that attacks on Philippine forces would invoke mutual defense commitments. Japan and Australia have expressed support for Philippine military modernization efforts, viewing a more capable Philippines as positive for regional stability and a free and open Indo-Pacific. For India, this represents a major defense export success. The first international sale of the BRAHMOS positions India as a reliable defense partner for Southeast Asian nations wary of Chinese ambitions. An expert from the International Institute for Strategic Studies called this one of the most significant military developments in Southeast Asia this decade, giving a middle power credible capability that could complicate superpower naval planning. Behind China's public confidence lies deep concern. The BRAHMOS represents a direct threat to their naval ambitions and could inspire other nations to acquire similar systems, potentially turning the South China Sea into a no-go zone for Chinese warships. Beijing fears other countries will follow the Philippine example. Imagine Vietnam, Malaysia, and Indonesia all deploying coastal anti-ship missiles. China's blue water ambitions would be severely constrained. The activation of the BRAHMOS system marks a fundamental shift in regional military balance. While it doesn't make the Philippines equal to China, it creates asymmetric deterrence that could make any Chinese aggression prohibitively costly. This story is far from over. The future of the South China Sea is being written right now, shaped by the actions of the Philippines, China's response, and the world's reaction. What do you think? Will the BRAHMOS successfully deter further aggression, or will it escalate tensions? Share your analysis in the comments below. We read them all, and your voice matters in this critical conversation. If you found this analysis valuable and want to stay ahead of this developing story, smash that like button and subscribe to our channel. Hit the notification bell so you never miss our in-depth coverage of the events shaping our world. Until next time, stay informed, stay engaged.